Greetings and salutations everyone, this is new Let's Try My Friendly Neighborhood. There's one reason that this game has gotten my attention and it's kind of a silly one, but yeah. I've done a little bit of practicing here and there.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Just looking about, I'm still not entirely sure I know what I'm doing here though.
Well, no getting back up that way.
Oh dear, oh my. You seem to be stranded in the basement.
How do I get out of here, Ricky?
Oh, haven't a clue. Never come down here myself. Why? What's got your overalls in a knot?
I'm trying to get to the roof.
The roof? Look, you gotta give up this nonsense about the antenna. Looks very bad. Very unprofessional.
It's my job.
Look, Gordy, I know our routine's a little rough, but don't judge a show by its pilot. Incidentally, I would hide again.
What is it this time?
Well, Ray, of course. He's the best sort of monster janitor thing, but doesn't like it when people intrude on his territory. Tends to get a bit grouchy. One might say, assault happy?
Great. Are all of you puppets crazy?
Well, Ray has always been a little grouchy, even before the shutdown. That's why they moved him down here. Only way out is by elevator, and he can't figure out how to use the buttons. Didn't help, though. He goes through the pipes.
Elevator. Got it.
Oh, silly me. I forgot about the elevators. Really, Gordon, I wouldn't bother. The cables are probably rusted. I don't think they even run anymore.
I'll take my chances.
Wow, you're so courageous and stuff. Look, I gotta go wash my hair.
I imagine it looks a lot better in the proper version and not the demo that I'm playing. But yeah, voiced by Arlo, it has my attention. But it's also a tad bit pricey, so I kind of just want to go for the demo for now.
I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's little pieces of paper.
I cannot understand what these guys are saying.
All wild animals. For birds, you can bring sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring peanuts. For dogs, you can bring squirrels. For the sewer grate, you can bring yesterday's leftovers. And for the sand pit, you can bring whatever's in your trash can. For the ambient environment,
How are you
can
not
bring a
seeing
punk
me
rock
with
band that
yourself
practices
going
in your
up and down
neighbor's
like that? So yeah, the idea is that this is one of those you have to keep your resources in check sort of games. You have a limited amount of tape which you can use to... Once you defeat them, you can tie them up, and seeing as they get back up again after being defeated, unless you tape them up, that's where the resource grind comes into it. One of these buttons should be a map. That's not a map, but that is nice. That's also not a map. In fact, I found that the demo has a tendency to soft lock when you mess about in the options. Wrong button. Oh no. Sorry. I'm trying to find the button that lets me look at the map. Maybe I don't have a map. I don't have the map yet, so that's probably why I can't use it.
Looks like it needs power.
To all construction personnel, due to the ongoing renovation of the deeper storages, a high security door has been installed to keep puppets out of the construction zone. Every employee has been issued a set of punch cards for opening the door. If you lose your punch cards, this machine can be used to generate replacements. Office of Logistics. Unfortunately, they aren't doing anything, so I guess we've got to go find something else to do with that. Alright, these are locked. I can't do anything about them. Limited inventory slots is also an interesting way to go about this. I'm sure it's some sort of horror standby though. It's kind of dark though. Maybe I set the brightness settings a bit too low. Rick with friends. Twice daily on public access. Oh, Ricky with friends. Zip zap, here comes the signal. We can spend money to heal, or we can spend money to save. And here's the map, thank you. Completed is blue, in progress is red. Oh, hello. Square plus 2, triangle minus 1, circle plus 6. I don't know how that applies though. And... Is this tools box sort of a global inventory, or what? Uh-oh, don't fall! Oh wait, this is shells, this isn't an actual weapon. This is just the ammunition for a different weapon.
Okay, we have a AR for Argon. Okay. We've got a P for Fox.
Ring, oh ring.
We have
Juba, could you get the phone? My mom sometimes asks me to pick up the phone.
At some point I'm really gonna have to figure out what they're actually talking about.
Hey! Who's there? Jeez, that gave me a scare. What was that?
Something quite spooky, I guess. Interesting. I'm sure that'll be very important later. At least we have lights now. Episode 27, Ray's Plumbing Nightmare. Ricky enters Ray's set looking for Ray. Oh boy, where's Ray? Ray? The room shakes and water splashes down from the ceiling. Oh goodness, what's happening? Ray emerges from his pipe holding a plunger. There you are, Ray. What's going on? Ray grumbles and points with plunger. What? People are trying to get rid of their problems by flushing them down the toilet? Laundry, taxes, blackmail? Ray, these are parts of life. You can't just ignore them. Song number, Don't Flush Away Your Problems. As the song ends, the room shakes and water splashes down from the ceiling. Ray, if we don't get this problem taken care of, won't the whole sewer system explode, destroying the entire city? Oh dear. And we just upset him because we turned on the lights when he didn't want the lights on. Darn. Puppet Pirates Cove. Uh-oh, bonk. The technical guide, which is kind of hard to read in the dark. Remember Studio Rules 10, 7, and 5. Actually, this looks different to the other ones that I've read. Thermostats are adjusted for equipment and not personnel. These studio lights get mighty hot. Stagehand teleprompter protective screens are to be wiped down after each use. The screens are custom reinforced to be puppet friendly, and result the safety glass fogs up. Green Pond Super 2 cameras are always to be paired with HOG LDY deluxe lenses. There is no substitute for HOG. Rover boom mics are to be kept in their blue foam cases in the storeroom adjacent to the corresponding studio. The neighbors love playing with them, and they are expensive. Omelette shotgun mics are to remain bottled in their respective positions. Reinforcements are to be checked on a bi-weekly basis. Shotgun mics, huh? Grey tape is industrial strength gaffer tape and not for stage direction. Using this tape incorrectly will result in a temporary unpaid promotion to janitorial aide after hours. The lamp is old but reliable piece of equipment. Under no circumstances is it to be upgraded. Tiny neighbours are to be kept out of the tech booths as they will occasionally hop on the board and alter presets. Pulling, fastening or untethering ropes without supervision of stage manager will result in immediate dismissal. Objects are to be fastened either with lariat loop or timber hitch, as the neighbours haven't figured those out yet. 10, 7, and 5. There's no rule 10. Oh dear. Oh, that's a reload button. I don't want to push that.
When you go to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals. For birds, you can bring sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring...
Okay, you're in a different position to last time I played through this.
For the sewer grate, you can bring yesterday's leftovers. For the sand pit, you can bring whatever's
I think that the fact he can show up in a different pipe probably means that he'll give you a nasty time if you get close. I don't know whether it's an insta-kill or a jump scare or what, but not pleasant to round that corner and bump into that mug. Locked from the other side, because of course it is. But this doesn't seem to be.
What do you do when you get upset? Do you let it get you down? Let me tell you about the time that my friend Pearl got me all upset and hurt.
I don't have any tape left.
Beat her to the ground. Then I stopped her face. Then he started bashing each other, and everything.
Oh, it's this room. Mr. Al, I was hanging around the office last night to keep the pipes from freezing, so I had the time to work out the kinks in our latest project. The output is pretty flashy, but it should be useful for stunts, special effects, etc. Blasted a couple of Normans with it, and they seem to have fun flying across the room. Uses up a lot of letters though, so try to conserve ammo. By the way, a few of the employees might notice their typewriters are missing. Hank. Nothing in there. Magazine there. That looks like I should be able to look at it, but apparently I can't. Shells. Tokens. The Shadow Sapphire.
Let's get writing.
So this is a shotgun. It hurts a lot to hit someone with it. But you're just wasting ammo if you don't have tape. Okay, studio rules. Be friendly to your neighbours. Keep quiet on a set during filming. When the red lights are on, it is a hot set. It's tricky enough to quiet the neighbours. Guests are not permitted during filming unless previously allowed by production. All visitors must sign a blanket MFNDA. Honestly, who went and put darts in all these rules? It makes it hard to read them. Children are to be kept only in the designated areas and far away from puppets unless a handler is present. Their safety is our liability. Avoid equipment you are unfamiliar with. No swearing around the neighbours. Our felt friends are highly suggestive. Cables, wires and cords are to be taped down at 2 feet intervals. Stepping or standing on cables can cause long-term damage. Dangerous materials such as scissors, tape and toxic products, paint thinner, loony glue, etc. are to be kept on high shelves out of reach from the neighbours. They have longer arms than you think. Be mindful of custodial staff. It's their job to empty the trash from the bins. It's not their job to pick up your litter. It's their job to polish the floors. It's not their job to clean up mud from muddy boots. Generally, keep the studio in the same condition as you found. Your future self will appreciate it when you return for the next production. It's definitely not the sort of Freddy Fazbear sort of corporation where you wonder how they stay in business. It seems like everyone's keeping this relatively well tuned aside from the puppets. Nothing else? I feel like somewhere around here there should be a piece of tape that I can use.
What do you do when you
The mail? The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears.
upset at
And when it does, I rush outside to see what I got.
I wish I had my map back, but I can't remember what the button for the map is.
No matter
started
what,
laughing at each other and everything was okay. That's why you should always try and make friends with friends who will forgive you.
from a dear old friend. I got it in the mail. And it's
Okay, I do have one piece of duct tape so I can use it on that person over in the corner. Well, not against the wall. I think he's not going to bother us as long as we don't bother him. This one over here, though, is in the way. Wrong button. Or I guess I didn't register that I made a mistake and thought that the 5 was the ammo that I have loaded. Lovely. So, I know from previous experience that should we go this way... Huh. I recall that our neighbor is going to fall out of that vent. They're going to be knocked out so I don't have to waste a shot on taking them down. The problem is that they're still considered to be, Hello? Can you walk me home after the shoot today? I'm feeling a little unsettled after that mugging on Great Street a couple of nights ago. Seems like the city is getting more and more violent every day. Sometimes I feel like the only safe place is the neighborhood. I know it's silly, but it means a lot to me. Mr. Gerswold usually lets me go around 6:30 and meet me in the office lobby. Now, he comes down unconscious, so you don't have to worry about him that much. Like, you don't have to worry about wasting a shot. The problem is that he is considered to be an enemy, so if you leave the room in to come back for some reason, then he will respawn. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's for the thingamy. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that someone shoved a puppet in here. There's no room in the toolbox, huh? Let's just use this and make a little bit of room because we are going to need that in a bit. Hi there. Oh wait, we can't actually tie him up until we've beaten him down. I see. We fixed it. We're going to fix it. Benny and Carl are going to the workshop. Do you have a hammer? We ate a snack, then fixed the toy. I replaced all his tires, then cleaned their car. The wheel is broken. When the kids came to the shop, they began their work. I dropped the box of nails on the floor. Why are you still reading this? I want to go home. The gears are made of weak strips of metal. How many nails are you holding? Ray isn't your friend. She wouldn't do anything about the light switch. The janitor's closet has a buddy in the ceiling. Oh. Okay, thanks for the warning. At what time is Righty, Lefty, and Mitty coming to visit? Or what time are Or is. They're weird. The factory floor does not have a bathroom. Chip is a very good dog. The light is leaving all of our smiles. Someone went and scribbled all over this, so... And this is the version of the studio rules that doesn't have the darts put on it, so... Leave.
When you go to the park, bring some food.
Come back.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to our... Ah!
I'm sure that at some point we'll have to come back, so taping him down is worth it. There's a chain over the handle, of course there is. At least we should have a warning of whenever what's-his-face is hiding in these pipes. Because we'll hear him getting a bit grouchy, grumbling and mumbling, that sort of thing.
I learned my numbers when I was a kid.
And since we see him in that pipe, we know he's not in this pipe.
Now, take one of your hands, put it in your mouth, and swallow as hard as you can. Now you have one.
The fact that they talk over each other like that is a little bit distracting, I think. Maybe I should transfer some of these things over because I don't need them. I know I need this doohickey, I just don't know how. There are buttons that I should be using that I just don't know the use for. Okay, here's the map button, thank you. So red is all the places I haven't fully explored yet. But wait, no, and the red lines are things that I haven't been able to do anything with. So Ray's stage still has something, as does this room, but I think this room we can't do anything with because we don't have the key, so I guess we go explore Ray's stage. Ah, here we go. And if I push up, I can look at I can look at all the interesting things that I've been picking up.
When you go to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals. For birds, you can bring sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring peanuts. For dogs, you can bring squirrels. For the sewer grate, you can bring yesterday's leftovers. For the sand pit, you can bring whatever's in your trash can. For the ambient environment, you can bring a punk rock band that practices in your neighbor's backyard shed. And for me, your bestest friend, you can just bring a friend. All I need is a friend.
Yeah, sure he's lonely these days, so maybe I can talk to my echo.
One by one, each piece was swapped, and then...
I imagine that if you can actually make sense of what they're saying and stop to listen, it is actually kind of entertaining. But anyway, there should be stuff around. What would really help would be if there was a flashlight. I would really like a flashlight so I can see what I'm doing. So we have to... We need something... We basically have 3 metal pieces that... Wait, we're looking at it upside down. 1, 2, 3. The piece that we found plugs into a piece that looks a little damaged, and then that plugs into the machine that we saw. Yeah, this is the side you're supposed to look at.
Boy, do I have just the thing for you.
Huh.
Oh, shoot.
Right around here. Oh, I like that. I like the suitcases are pretty good. I can't get into them. Oh, maybe I will one day. They're full of maybe they're full of food.
Hey there, kids! I live in your TV set. That's right, it's the strangest place to be. Inside of your TV, I can see wires and chips and a big tube. Hey! Welcome here to our friendly
Wrong button. And darn it.
Well, no getting back up that way.
So I just lost all that progress because I because I didn't realize I was going to get ambushed. So, The true horror of horror games is that they can delete a lot of progress. But then I didn't actually know what buttons I was pushing, and I kept pushing the one that opens up my documents rather than the one that swaps to the gun that has bullets left in it. Yeah, probably on me. But anyway, My Friendly Neighborhood. It looks interesting. Don't know whether that's Let's Play level interesting, but it is interesting. So anyhow, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.
Oh dear, oh my. You seem to be stranded in the basement.
How do I get out of here, Ricky?
Oh, haven't a clue. Never come down here myself. Why? What's got your overalls in a knot?
I'm trying to get to the roof.
The roof? Look, you gotta give up this nonsense about the antenna. Looks very bad. Very unprofessional.
It's my job.
Look, Gordy, I know our routine's a little rough, but don't judge a show by its pilot. Incidentally, I would hide again.
What is it this time?
Well, Ray, of course. He's the best sort of monster janitor thing, but doesn't like it when people intrude on his territory. Tends to get a bit grouchy. One might say, assault happy?
Great. Are all of you puppets crazy?
Well, Ray has always been a little grouchy, even before the shutdown. That's why they moved him down here. Only way out is by elevator, and he can't figure out how to use the buttons. Didn't help, though. He goes through the pipes.
Elevator. Got it.
Oh, silly me. I forgot about the elevators. Really, Gordon, I wouldn't bother. The cables are probably rusted. I don't think they even run anymore.
I'll take my chances.
Wow, you're so courageous and stuff. Look, I gotta go wash my hair.